I'm back. It's Friday. What's up, everybody? Hello. Gonna have a fun episode tonight. Gonna be fun. We got a great little rivalry brewing between Alex Jones and Tim Heidecker. And it's, I'll be honest, it's a lot of fun. I'm hoping to see this play out over a long term. I don't know exactly how long this is going to last, but you know me, I love the Alex Jones rivalries when he starts going in. And if you haven't been paying attention to what's going on, it looks like at the end of this month, The Onion is set to take over Infowars because of the Sandy Hook lawsuit. You know, Alex is going to lose Infowars and The Onion's going to take over. And they've announced Tim Heidecker as the new creative director of the Infowars, the new version of Infowars, which is basically going to end up being like a parody site, just making fun of Infowars. And Alex is not really happy about it. And he's taken to pulling old sketches from Tim Heidecker. And he's accusing Tim Heidecker and the Tim and Eric show and all that of being pro PDF file. And it's pretty entertaining. We're going to react to that. We got Laura Loomer and Candace Owens have been fighting. That's a lot of fun as well. I'm enjoying that.
At mysterious_17
What's up, Mysterious?
super chatted $20. Hi Ping, I've come across some valuable information that could help Alex with his situation. Would it be alright if I DM you about it on Discord?
Of course, Mysterious. My DMs are open. Anybody can DM me on Discord, brother. Go. You got some juicy info, please share. If it's good, I'll send it on to Alex. Thank you for the 20, brother. Yeah, let's get to it. I don't know if you saw what happened the other day, but we got a lot to react to here. So let me pull it up. So I'll be honest.
Why not use our child clown?
I think Alex is it's a bit of a stretch because as somebody who's made parody work, who's made wild parodies, somebody could easily accuse me of, you know, being a sexual predator or a serial killer or a cannibal based on the parodies I've made. So it's a little silly, but it's still a lot of fun. Let me pull it up. And yeah, guys, I turned on subscriber only comments. The reason I did that is because I need more subscribers. So I figured so few people subscribe to the live stream. Maybe if I put comments only for subscribers, I'll get a few more subscribers to offset all the people that unsubscribe. It's the only downside of doing this live stream is I get no subscribers and just people unsubscribe. So please subscribe if you're enjoying the show. Let's pull this up. Again, this is going to be, we got a lot to react to here with this.
Why not use our child clowns for your next party or special event? It's a fact. Our child clowns are washed and diapered daily, and no child clown comes without fake plastic doo-doo. My child clowns never take breaks. Now you can rent an adult adapter to bring that child clown up to a regular man's eye level. Our clowns are soft to the touch. They're soft to the touch.
So this is Infowars. Alex is playing an old sketch from the Tim and Eric, the show that used to be on Adult Swim, which I was never a fan of the show. I never watched it. A lot of people accused me of stealing their style with the supercuts, and to be honest, I didn't. It just happened to be that it was similar. A lot of the awkward fucking pauses and shit. But watching this back, it's like this show was not even fucking funny, was it? That's the biggest sin of this shit. Is it's not even fucking funny.
Did you make a mess of our child clowns? Bring them back dirty. We'll hose them off. And now we made returning your child clown even easier. Just use one of our many Mahanahan's Child Clown Express drop-off booths. And if you don't like that, I've got fudge. Do you have a discreet adult party that you need clown catering? Use my clown. Hi, I'm Steve.
Good job, Vic Berger. Says Vic Berger doing the editing on this. For you guys that don't know Vic, Vic was very popular on YouTube for a while. And I don't know the guy, but he seems like a piece of shit to me because he blocked me. Never talked to him, never interacted with Vic Berger. And he just blocked me out of nowhere. I guess he found out I wasn't a deranged, you know, Trump hater or something. So that was enough for him to block me. Really weird. Really weird of Vic. But yeah, I was sort of a fan of Vic. I used to credit Vic for being a bit of an inspiration towards my parody. So I guess in that way, because I was inspired by Vic, I guess you could say I was in a roundabout way inspired by Tim and Eric. Because a lot of the editing, I believe, is Vic Berger doing the editing, right?
Mahanahan, and I officially endorse my brother Mike Mahanahan's Child Clown Shoes outlet. Love you, Mike.
I love you, Steve. I love my brother Steve, but I'll tell you one thing. His clowns don't come with shoes. Have you ever seen a child clown without shoes? It's disgusting. Don't get your child clown shoes from any other outlet. It's disgusting. I specialize in big top, round toe, aquarium, wrestling, magic lace, Velcro, high top, multicolored, single toe, rimley, beard, extra comfort, utility.
See, dude, you could do as much of the weird editing as you want. It still doesn't make it funny. Now, I'm not attempting to not laugh. If there is something funny here, I will laugh. Okay, I'm open to laughing at this. It just hasn't happened yet.
Late night erotic and sand-colored shoes. No, I'm located right next to my brother. I love you, Steve.
Love you, Mike.
We love each other.
Love you, Mike.
I love you, Steve.
Love you, Mike.
I love you, Steve. I wish you the best.
I'm Steve.
But that was, I don't know why, that was a little funny.
Hanahan, thank you for your Steve Hanahan child clown rental. I love my clown. You care for my clowns like you care for your children. Please pay attention to the following video. It'll help you get the most out of your child clowns.
Hit pause. Back up 20 seconds.
All right, so you see where this is going, right? You see where this is
Shows
going.
a mother with a child. He sticks his tongue out. I mean, this is all pedophilic. This is, who do you think comes against us?
When your child clowns arrive, they may not want to come out of their carrier. If shyness occurs, gently tap on the
This
clown
is kidnap
box.
kids in cages. For radio listeners.
The child clown should learn quickly.
These child clowns come hungry as a horse.
The first thing a child clown will look for is food. Child clowns are not fed in their clown boxes, so expect them to arrive very hungry.
That's how it works.
My child clowns are blind. They'll eat anything.
See, in their defense, I'm sure they would say, this sketch isn't pro-pedophilia. If anything, it's calling out pedophiles. You know, that's what they, I don't know, it's a slippery slope because you could do this to anybody like Stephen King, you know, oh, Stephen King wrote a bunch of, Stephen King must be a sick fuck who wants to murder people or whatever the fuck, you know, which might be the case with Stephen King, but by the way, I'm 100% on Team Alex Jones when it comes to him being fucked over. But I don't agree with the taking this comedy sketch and then running to the extreme of like, oh, they must actually fuck kids because they did this comedy sketch.
Jeffrey Epstein, how to get a baby to nurse on their penis.
You know you're gonna love my clowns. Come on! I breed them myself. These clowns come from Donnie's seed. Why try some other man's seed? My seed's fresh. I keep my seed in tubes and plastic bags. Put it in
Talk
your
about semen, hit
wife,
pause.
clown, and
Phallic symbol. Again, they're all about fresh kids to rape. That's a big thing with them. Let's continue.
women I breed with are clean and have real clown traits. Look, I'm a clown breeder. It's in my blood. It's in my balls.
Hit pause. They say clowns are children. He's a child breeder.
Not a good time right now. I'm gonna have to bury him in the back if he keeps acting like
Hit
that.
pause. Real baby, a year and a half old. I'm gonna have to kill this baby because it's crying.
Is there any other anybody that's more overrated than Will Ferrell? I'll admit, like when I was younger, I used to like him on SNL, but now when I watch back, it's like he really wasn't that funny, was he? The more cowbell sketch though, that'll forever be epic. But yeah, Will Ferrell completely overrated.
They're bragging to you, and they're taking over Infowars. They say that's who they are. That's the Onion. The guy that's taking over, the main Onion guy, is the writer for this.
My mainland operation got shut down, but guess what? Now I'm on a ship. There are no rules on international waters. It's a Chicago. Rent the clown. Do what you like. No one's looking.
I mean, the biggest thing that's wrong with this isn't that they're making fun of, Epstein-style rape and murder of children. It's that they're making fun of it, and it's not funny. If it was funny, you could get away with it. This is just not funny. So it makes it a little more suspicious when it's not even a little bit funny.
Behind closed doors, you do what you like. No
Oh, they're on an island raping kids.
You gotta buy tickets.
What is this, 10 years old? Now children come in.
By the way, I'm pretty sure this is going to get demonetized. Hopefully no copyright claims. So I'm going to try to add a lot of commentary. So don't cry like a little bitch about it. Links are in description if you want to support the show. Become a member. It's very much appreciated. And chats are open. This is a special day where I wear red. I think it's very red. With the color I'm fucking with. Like, this is the reddest shirt in the world. Kid's name is Jeffrey, too. What year did this? I imagine this was like 10 years ago? Around there. So did people know about Epstein at this time? I think so. I think this is when Epstein was a thing. It wasn't like a huge thing like it is now, but like This one's the creepiest one, to be
Adele
honest.
_Yeffa-67
up, Jefe?
super chatted $10. Smash the like.
No,
Ping
this is
is
not
wearing
maroon.
maroon. Fed confirmed.
It's not maroon, bro. It's too bright red. It's royal red, bro. It's royal. That's supposed to make it funny, bro. Just being fucking disgusting and over the top about, oh, I'm looking at this kid's mouth because I want to, like, that's not funny on its own. You need some sort of funny angle. Otherwise, it's just creepy as fuck.
All produce TV, and they get with Bloomberg, and they get with the Democrats, and they get with Koskoff and Senator Blumenthal, who runs it, and these are their productions. I want to warn viewers right now that you're about to see absolutely horrific, disturbing information. And this is aired on national cable television many years ago.
Is it possible that they're basically spilling the beans on what's really going on and hiding it behind sketch comedy? Or is it just terrible fucking comedy writing that has like the jokes are weak, so it's just going for complete shock value? And then you bring in somebody like Vic Berger to do a bunch of edits, you know? I'm going crazy. And all of a sudden it's funny because it did a weird edit. I don't know. Not funny to me.
But listeners began last night to send our news director, Rob Dew, clips of the individual who is saying he's taking over Infowars next week and who says he can do my voice, and I guess he's bald-headed, so he's going to say he's me to discredit me and put out lies to hurt me, and that he, quote, is stealing my job and my identity. That's national headlines. We already put it up earlier.
Yeah, I get that. Adult Swim's entire channel is based on uncomfortable content. I get that, MAKO TV, but it's still got to be funny, bro. Like a lot of my edits, I purposely make them uncomfortable. A lot of my sketch comedy, a lot of my parodies, I had that uncomfortableness. But there's also like shit that makes you laugh as well. It's not just only that.
So I got busy last night on the whole Southern Poverty Law Center bombshell.
Yeah, but Eric Andre's, that shit's actually funny, though. That's the difference, buddy. Eric Andre's actually funny.
All that we already knew. We broke decades
The jokes
ago,
make
but
you
I've
laugh
confirmed
on Eric Andre's
they're funding
show.
and running all the white supremacist groups. So I didn't look at it until this morning. And I looked at these videos. They are highly disturbing. This aired on Adult Swim.
What year?
I guess that's the Cartoon Network.
What year?
And they also made another movie called Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie
Never seen it.
with children in satanic diarrhea rituals. So I'm warning you before you do this. This is children kidnapped, put on ships.
Bro, none of this seems real. This seems like a terrible fucking plot to a low budget shitty comedy film. It just does not. This whole reality seems like a low budget shitty comedy film right now.
Tortured, burned to death, murdered for Satan. And then you have the actor in the show.
Yeah, I like Eric Andre's show. I like Eric Andre. It's
Will Ferrell.
I love the show. I'll be honest. I love Eric Andre's show. I don't know about the dude, but I love the concept. The show is hilarious.
At Abrita Ivanovich, Aleister Crowley's satanic spirit cooking rituals. Now you can take one look at these guys, deranged demons. You just look at them. When they send the lawyers to these cases, they cackle and laugh and rub their hands together like demons. I mean, you have to go see it. My lawyers are like, what is up? They feel like demons. They are demons. That is who's crawled up out of hell to do this. But imagine them announcing 2 days ago that they own Infowars without even a court hearing, because they know the set hearing with the judge that ran the fake show trials against me in Texas, the George Soros-funded judge, Judge Guerra Gamble.
Bro, I heard that they spent over $300 million to pay the lawyers. All the cost of taking Alex Jones to court over the Sandy Hook stuff cost over $300 million. That just seems fucking insane to me.
They know the outcome at 1 o'clock at the courthouse next Thursday. I could see them turning off the power and not paying the bills starting the 1st. I said, well, that's a shutdown. Said that a month ago. We fought so many times. Maybe God comes through with a miracle. But we got the Alex Jones Network, so we're ready to go. It'll all be announced, the URLs, the news site, everything. But we nailed it. So they told him yesterday, the
That
Texas
MFN
receiver.
Damien super
What's up, Damien?
chatted $5. It's been real, fellas, but it's time for me to go. I've contracted a terminal case of man flu. Me, ingest-friendly fungi in my memory. Carry on.
No, you'll survive, bro. I've heard the man flu. It's bad, but you'll survive it, Joe. You'll survive it. Just don't get the man pneumonia, okay?
Under the judge.
You're in our prayers, motherfucking Damien.
They're going to lock
Everybody
the doors
pray
at
for
midnight.
Damien.
They're sitting in
Thank you for the super chat, bro.
a private detective security firm at midnight to kick us out of the building. Thursday, the 30th. Now, I was going to go to like 8 o'clock at night in our last show because they're turning the internet off. But now we'll be here right till midnight when they get here. And we'll go to sleep a few hours and be back in the morning for my show, Alex Jones Network. All the radio feeds will be there, all of it. New URLs, everything. But then do start sending me last night these videos. I don't look at them. I'm busy like, oh my God, the Southern Private Law Center stuff so huge. I start watching. I wake up at 4:30, take a shower, drink coffee.
Yeah, we got some stuff on that. The SPLC, the accusation that they're basically funding all of the racists and Nazis, and then the people who, the Laura Loomers, the people who hate Nick Fuentes, are using that to try to accuse Nick Fuentes of being an SPLC puppet, which I don't think is fair, and I think they're just reaching. It's a complete reach, but we'll cover more of that after this.
I'm doing research. I start watching these clips you're about to see. And the graininess of it, the sickeningness of it, the children, and all the symbolism, and when you know what they're doing, and the simulated murder of children, and kidnapping them and loading them on ships, then using them up, and all this. When you study the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, this is it. I mean, they tell you up front, but if you even know the symbolism, it's even worse. So I've only watched these clips one time. There's a bunch of them. It'll take up most of the time we've got. And I don't even want to watch this when I play this, okay? But I'm sorry, we had to put this out. But that's who we're up against. So if you don't support us, thealexshowstore.com, you are literally backing the demons of hell. Because I don't own the site. They can't shut that down.
Yeah, I need to do better at selling shit, bro. This is so good. Guys, if you don't send super chats and become a member of this show, you're literally supporting pedophilia and demon. You're supporting Satan if you don't fucking support this show. Oh, man, he's such a good salesman.
Network. Go there now for the best supplements. Go there for the t-shirts. Support us. We are fighting the literal hounds of hell here. So let's start with child clown outlet skits from the Cartoon Network, Showtime, Tim and Eric.
Nick hasn't posted for 14 days? I didn't know that. This is also the time of year people go on vacation,
Awesome show.
too. So.
Great job. Show's written by Tim Heidecker, the guy that's taking over, who says he can talk like me, and Eric.
A lot of people can do Alex Jones. You just get real low and deep. There you get real excited about demons. Yeah, I could work on it. Look, Alex Jones is the easiest impersonation to do.
Warheim, is that right? They made several skits about child clown
send money
ritual
or you're gay
services
and
where
nothing
kids
wrong
are
with being
shipped,
gay.
trafficked to homes to be used as sex slaves. They did several skits on national TV where the theme, each one getting worse in pedophilia. A-list comedian Will Ferrell is also featured in the skits, has been in Abramovich parties and rituals. So they're externalizing the method. They are throwing it in your face. And this is who we're up against.
Well, is that Will Ferrell at one of these spirit cooking things that Maria Abramovich? That shit is creepy as fuck, bro. That I don't know. Maybe Alex is on to something here.
So literally, if you don't word of mouth spread the word about what we're doing, if you don't pray for the broadcast, if you don't support us financially, you are literally aiding and abetting these people. They're all over the news saying we're stealing a skin, we're taking us identity to piss me off. They hope I'm going to promote them in the future. No. I'm going to occasionally cover what they're doing, but no, you're getting civil rights lawsuits, bro. So what? Bloomberg's funding you? We already have Bloomberg security spilling their guts. Little feet, all that stuff. Oh, we got it all. Mr. Little Feet, Trump said. We're going to sue Bloomberg. We're going to sue you. We're already suing the Democrats, Paul Weiss. So just knock yourself out, bro. Knock yourself out. You want to fight? You got one. Keep laughing. Like a year and a half ago, you say took us over. We'll see how it works out for you. Just as we're out of the building, as you shut the power off, don't mean you got this. And my job is to keep fighting you because in that process, you get exposed. If you want to get defeated.
At Metal2JS420
What's up,
super
Metal?
chatted $5. People of the very worst type and so pissed.
Gotcha. Thank you for the 5, brother.
You came to the right place. Which you did. I'm the wood chipper. Guess what you are?
The wood?
Did your nuclear testing in the Pacific Ocean and woke up Godzilla. Good luck. Because you just woke me up. Everybody else. And we got even more stuff coming in from people inside the show.
I mean, the first super chat I got today sounds like a whistleblower. I wonder if he's got some Tim and Eric tidbits, dude. I want to check my Discord already. I want to see. Please send me that DM. I want to know what you know.
And I haven't had time to review yet what they didn't put on air. And whistleblowers. Oh. And we got the Sandy Hook whistleblowers, including family members. And now, in the next few weeks, I'm going to play that card. We were just waiting. And you can't stop the signal, no matter how hard you try. So you think this is my Waterloo? I haven't felt like I'm 20 since I was 20.
Bro, there's no way you're going to be, when the Onion takes over Infowars, if they do, they're never going to reach a level of fucking comedy that Alex has already provided on his own.
And I do right now. If you wanted to fight, you better believe you got one. So I'm sorry to have to air this type of filth. I'm sorry I wasn't even aware this stuff was on national TV years ago. Long before all the Epstein stuff came out, here they are, many years ago. The very same people bragging and strutting around like little demonic roosters. Play clip A, child clown pedophile skits. Here it is.
You guys want to watch this again?
Thanks for choosing my Hanahan's Child Clown
Let's see, maybe it's funnier the second time.
outlet. Why not use our child clowns for your next party or special event? It's a fact. Our child clowns are washed and diapered daily, and no child clown comes without fake plastic doo-doo. My child clowns never take breaks. Now you can rent an adult adapter to bring that child clown up to a regular man's eye level. Our clowns are soft to the touch. They're soft to the touch. Did you make a mess of our child clowns? Bring them back dirty. We'll hose them off. And now we made returning your child clown even easier. Just use one of our many Mahanahan's Child Clown Express drop-off booths. And if you don't like that, I've got fudge. Do you have a discreet adult party that you need clown catering? Use my clown. Hi, I'm Steve Mahanahan, and I officially endorse my brother Mike Mahanahan's Child Clown Shoes outlet. Love you, Mike.
I love you, Steve. I love my brother Steve, but I'll tell you one thing.
I fall for the yelling.
At Polish Pride
I'm such a
68
normie.
super chatted $4.99. There's a really cool comet passing in front of the sun today.
Is that true, Polish Pride? I don't pay attention to shit like that. A really cool comet passing in front of the sun today. Whoa, is it got a name?
Clowns don't come with shoes. Have you ever seen a child clown without shoes? It's disgusting. Don't get your child clown
Guys, you get the joke, right? The joke is they like to fuck kids. That's the joke.
shoes from any other outlet. I specialize in big top, round toe, aquarium, wrestling, magic lace, Velcro, high top, multicolored, single tone, rimley, beard, extra comfort, utility, late night, erotic, and sand-colored shoes. Now I'm located right next to my brother. I love you, Steve.
Love you, Mike.
We love each other.
Love you, Mike.
I love you, Steve.
Love you,
I love you,
Mike.
Steve. I wish you the best.
Love you, Mike. I'm Steve Hanahan, and thank you for your Steve Hanahan Child Clown rental.
I love my clown.
You care for my clowns like you care for your children. Please pay attention to the following video. It'll help you get the most out of your child clowns.
Hit pause, back up 20 seconds. Shows a mother with a child. He sticks his tongue out. I mean, this is all pedophilic. This is, who do you think comes against us? Just support us, just fund us, and I swear to you, I will wage war against these people, okay? I've already proven it.
Yeah, I mean, without the tongue gag, this wouldn't be funny. The tongue gag really makes it funny. Now, I don't have the same opinion that Alex has, that this means they're fucking all pedophiles. I don't agree with that. But my God, is it fucking terrible. It's just, it's so crazy. People like Tim Heidecker, like, I don't know what he did to get on television and to have television shows and to continue to be a guy that they prop up. Like, It's so weird, man. There's so many fucking people that are a million times more talented than Tim Heidecker who never get these fucking opportunities. And that shit blows my mind. It really does. How come, I mean, like, okay, and then he got Sam Hyde fired. As soon as somebody shows up on Adult Swim who's actually fucking funny, he's got to go. He's got to go. He's actually funny. He's going to ruin our gig of not being funny. People are going to realize we're not funny.
Me. Go to the AlexShore.com right now. They're so pissed. Go ahead.
Thank you for your Stephen Hanahan child clown rental. I love my clown. You care for my clowns like you care for your children. Please pay attention to the following video. It'll help you get the most out of your child clowns.
Then he hunches.
When your child clowns arrive, they may not want to come out of their carrier. If shyness occurs, gently tap on the clown.
Kidnap kids in cages. For radio listeners.
The child clowns should learn quickly.
These child clowns come hungry as a horse!
The first thing a child clown will look for is food. Child clowns are not fed in their clown boxes, so expect them to arrive very hungry.
That's how it works.
I mean, that's pretty fucking disturbing, dude. I mean, I realize, like, child actors, it's an actor, and he's playing a role, but to make a kid actually do that is pretty fucking disturbing.
Child clowns are blind, they'll eat anything!
Jeffrey Epstein, how to get a baby to nurse on their penis.
Your child clown may be reluctant to perform.
Back that up. Look what they put on screen. Everything's a message. Back it up 10 seconds. Hit play with the audio. Look at that. It's all the food is them.
Your child clown may be reluctant to
Food's their
perform
penis.
in an amusing fashion. We recommend Steve Mahanahan's child clown poison spray.
Oh, fuck, dude.
It keeps them sick! But not
kill
too
them later.
sick. Too much poison, you got a dead clown in your hands. It's useful!
Our child
Hey, pause.
clowns can
Yeah, they drug them with Raid poison, which you can spray as fake acid for a long time. See, homosexual adoptive father sexually assaulted 13-month-old before suffocating him. See, it's all part of the fun. Let's keep going. And I'm studying the pedophiles. They're all into raping the children and the feces that get on them. That's all in this too. Here we go.
Jesus Christ, Alex. I don't know if I needed to know that. I mean, I guess I should know that, but I would actually be happier not knowing that.
12 hours at a time, but they might get tired and try to rest.
You gotta keep them awake! Go ahead, use my horn!
That's part of mind control. Sleep deprivation for children. MK Ultra.
I'm Steve Hanahan, owner and operator of Steve Hanahan's Child Clown Outlet. I'm gonna We're going out of business. Time to close up shop. I touched a clown. Now I'm going to jail. I touched.
So now they got to kill the babies because they might speak. This is nice.
I guess that's what Vic Berger added to it all, was those weird little edits, which are completely fucking pointless and don't make it any better. But I guess it has to be weird, so you just do these weird edits, and that makes it weird, and now it's cool, man.
People taking over Infowars. There we go.
I gotta get rid of my clown. We're having it going out of business.
Hey, pause. Hey, Michael Bloomberg, your security's blowing the whistle, Mr. 80 billion. Yeah, get ready, punk. Keep going. Send your hit teams. We're ready. Go ahead.
Sam. Ow!
Yeah, kick the baby, attack the baby. It's a clown. It's okay.
My father forced me into this child clown business. I hate him, but I love my brother.
Rest in peace, boo-boo.
Hey, pause. It's all about the pedophiles have been forced into it. Most of them were raped themselves. They're telling you everything. Let's keep going.
Look at this clown. He's fun. He's got no arms. I gotta get rid of these clowns. I gotta go to jail. I hope they let me keep my bird.
Doing the soy boy.
This is what somebody said, they're a fan of this. Look, I mean, everybody's allowed to have their own taste, and if you're a fan of this, I mean, I'm happy you enjoy this stuff, but Jesus Christ, it's terrible, dude. It's fucking terrible. It's not funny. And yeah, it's weird. I guess if you're like really high, you're really stoned, or maybe, you know, it's like, oh, dude, this is so crazy, bro. I mean, I used to be like that when I'd get high. I'd be like, I'd want to watch some weird shit that was just confusing and weird and be like, oh, dude, what the fuck's going on, dude? But other than that, It's pretty much fucking garbage.
Face. Before it was even popular.
Hey, come on down. Sit down on my head.
Hey, pause. Back it up. This is Will Ferrell now into the pedophile outlet where you get your kids and torture them to death. Let's continue. This is who said hacking us. Here it is.
Hey, come on down. Sit down on my head. Original child clown outlet. I'm the original child clown out. Clown out. Clown out. Clown out. You know you're gonna love my clowns. Come on! I breed them myself. These clowns come from Donnie's. Why try some other man's seed? My seed's fresh. I keep my seed in tubes and plastic bags. Put it in
About semen and pause. Phallic symbol. Again, they're all about fresh kids to rape. That's a big thing with them. Let's continue.
The women I breed with are clean and have real clown traits. Look, I'm a clown breeder. It's in my blood. It's in my balls.
Yeah, pause. They say clowns are children. He's a child breeder. Continue.
It's not my fault. My son touched those clowns. He broke the golden rule. Never touch the clowns. Let the clowns touch you. Hey, not now. Donnie said
These children.
They should have used a stick to him. I told.
Never touch the clowns. Let the clowns touch you. It's getting a little. I can't. Maybe I'm understanding where Alex is coming from a little bit here because. Again, if it was only funny, if it was just like remotely funny, it would be more acceptable to me.
Do you listen? Hey, that's
but
for
it's
a
not.
jury to decide. My other son, Mike, got shot in the face. So come to me, Donnie. Hey, for the last time, quiet. I'm gonna have to put him in cages they can't see through.
Will Ferrell's whole career is just randomly yelling, and it's funny because he randomly yells a lot.
It's all about how the elite has to deal with the Wranglers.
Not a good time right now. I'm gonna have to bury him in the back if he keeps acting like
And
this.
pause. Real baby, a year and a half old. I'm gonna have to kill this baby because it's crying. They're bragging to you, and they're taking over Infowars. They say that's who they are.
This is the Alex Jones director's cut. I love it. I love the narration from Alex.
That's the Onion. The guy that's taking over, the main Onion guy, is the writer for this. Continue.
Tim Heidecker, right? Tim Heidecker wrote it. Not a good
Original
writer.
child clown man, right from the back. Guess who's back? It's me, Steve Hanahan. Finally got out of jail. My brother Mike is dead. I miss you, Mike. Love you. And my daddy, Donnie. Donnie tried to break me out of jail. He failed. He got shot in the face. I have the best new child clown deal for you. My mainland operation got shut down, but guess what? Now I'm on a ship. There are no rules on international waters. It's a child clown. Rent the clown. Do what you like. No one's looking. Behind closed doors, you do what you like.
Remember what the Democrats said? They're going to have fun with kids in Afghanistan?
My daddy Donnie's dead. My brother Mike's dead. My daddy Donnie's dead. My brother Mike's dead. My daddy Donnie's dead. Ah! No peeking.
Oh, they're on an island, right? But kids.
You gotta buy tickets.
What is this, 10 years old? What's the date of this, guys? Look it up.
Come on down, Steve Ahead, had Shaka Crows.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'd say what, 2011?
Behind closed doors, you do what you like.
Adult Swim 10 years ago. So
10 years ago, so 2016.
now let's go to their movie, Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. These are the people at the Onion taking over. This is Tim Heidecker, the writer for that, wrote that. Very nice person who says he's going to pose as me to discredit me. This is the Sandy Hook lawyers, all the people. This is what they stand for. Here they are talking about a diarrhea ritual with children, and then go to the trailer for the movie. Here it is.
Twin Peaks, ain't it? Now that's a good show. That's cinema, Twin Peaks, man. Make one dick joke and, I'm a fucking low-level, shitty comedian. But you could do this. Are we watching, man? This is what happens when you jump in, you don't get the intro. Essentially, this is Tim and Eric's awesome show, whatever the fuck it was called. Tim Heidecker is working with The Onion. He's going to be the new creative director of Infowars when The Onion takes over Infowars. And Alex Jones is calling them out, saying that they're all a bunch of PDF files, and he's using clips from their show. And the joke is that he's a pedophile and he wants to fuck this kid. That's the joke. Is that the joke?
News TV, and they get with Bloomberg, and they get with the Democrats, and they get with Koskoff and Senator Blumenthal, who runs it, and these are their productions. They haven't even taken us over yet, not even a court hearing, but they say they have. And they produce all this fake stuff and say they're me. They're not shutting down the signal. The Alex Jones Network's about to begin. We're going to sue the living hell out of these people. And there are courts they don't control.
Yeah, somebody said earlier, it'll probably be a week of people being interested, and then nobody's going to give a shit about the Onion's new Infowars. We'll see, man. We'll see if they're actually funny and they can have some viral clips making fun of Alex. I think at first, all the diehard lefties are going to support it because it's like the lefty thing to do. But then after a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, no, everybody's going to lose interest unless it's genuinely funny, which we've seen the shit they make. It's not going to be funny. It'd be very, very surprising if it was actually funny.
There are lawyers they don't control in America, and the world's waking up, and they know they're in deep trouble. They know the beginning of the end of their operation has begun.
By the way,
they can't...
68 super
Hey, you're
chatted
still alive.
$1.99, sending John a hug. Drive safe tomorrow, buddy.
Hugs for John. Shout out to John.
came in and said,
Thank you,
sir,
Polish
we
Pride.
found dozens of more clips about pedophilia.
Or who was it that was sick from the man flu? That wasn't Polish Pride. That's all right. I think that was motherfucking Damien.
They know that they're in deep crap. You call me your daddy. I'm taking your son. They want all our sons. They want all our daughters. They want everything. Are you going to give it to them? Or are you going to spread the word about what we're doing in the face of these people? You want somebody to fight for you? We're doing it. So all you people on the fence, share these reports, share these videos. Support us at thealexjonesstore.com, damn it.
So it continues, because this was from, I think, yesterday, and Tim and Eric and them have responded on their show.
I
Yeah,
am
this is the
pledging
latest.
myself to Satan and to the Prince of Darkness. And,
I read about this last night.
First of all, just even doing that as a joke is creepy as fuck. Even if you're like somebody who's, I don't know, maybe you're an atheist, you're like, well, it's not real. It's like, are you going to take that fucking chance to say some shit like that? What if you're wrong? What if there is a Satan? What if there is a God and you just did that? I don't know. I think it's pretty fucking stupid.
On a website. I read about it on Infowars.com.
yeah, it's been out there, and now I'm here to confirm that I am a soldier for him. I am a soldier for the Prince of Darkness, and I hail him in a lot of ways and respect the hell out of the devil. And Doug and
Hilarious. What a funny joke.
Vic, if you're going to continue on this journey with me, I need you to pledge your ultimate loyalty. You're just a guest. You don't have to get involved.
I
in
have
it.
definite feelings, but I won't share them now.
You should be
Did they
respectful.
show, hold on. Did they show Vic? It's been a long time since I've seen Vic. Let's see what Vic's. Oh, Vic.
Continue on this journey.
Oh, Vic's not looking good, bro. Man, it must suck to be hitching your ride with this piece of shit, Tim Heidecker, bro. That's old Vic Berger. You guys remember Vic Berger? He was big on YouTube in 2016. He made some funny fucking edits. I thought he had some good work back in the day. And I was a fan. I even, gave him props on my live streams. And then he blocked me like a little bitch. Not even one interaction with this motherfucker, and he blocked me. This is what happens, Vic. You could tell you're rotting from the inside out, bro. Look at you. You don't look happy either, bro. Look at this. Look. Look at this. Look, Vic. What happened, bro? Well, that's not working. What happened, bro? I mean, you were always a bad-looking guy, but now you look like you're fucking miserable, bro. Dad.
With me, I need
Dad.
you to pledge your ultimate loyalty. You're
That's what a man who's dead inside looks like.
just a guest. You
Yeah,
don't have to
thank
get
you.
involved.
I
in
have
it.
definite feelings, but I won't share them now.
You should be respectful
Wait,
of
Doug.
my beliefs.
Doug, is the outfit because you're not wearing his skin suit today? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, this is the guy that's like heading up the Onion's takeover of Infowars. He seems like a real fucking prick, to be honest.
I,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the adrenochrome injection kind of affected my skin.
I want to get to all of Alex's reactions to this because they're they're funnier than I thought they were going to be, I think. Is that Bert Kreischer? Or is that...
I know, I thought it was the machine at first.
Yeah.
We're talking about male rape.
I'd actually like to see them react to it. I wish we had a longer clip of that. I should have looked for it. But yeah, Alex Jones was fat. Easy joke.
We're talking about female rape. We're talking about child rape. We're talking about child impregnation. We're talking about male sodomy of drugged victims. We're talking about president after president of the American Republic accused in FBI documents of raping men and women, boys and girls. We're talking about murder. We're talking about cannibalism. We're
something about his accent, just everything lands harder.
Talking about the eating of human flesh.
I should pretend to have a weird accent like this. I think I'd be more successful if I did.
Sacrifice in satanic rituals, and it's all in the Epstein files. There's millions and millions and millions of pages to see here, and on virtually every page, another politician, another magnate of the capitalist system all over the world is revealed to be just about subhuman in their appetites, just about demonic in their proclivities, in their predilections, and they talk to each other about it in writing.
Today we celebrate the first.
That was good. I think
order is the.
We'll skip the AI stuff. I think it's 4 minutes when he comes back. Let's see.
I want to hit, but this is important to understand who our enemies are. How they hide behind, oh, it's just comedy what we're doing. Having fake bankruptcy fraud auctions to take over Infowars a year and a half ago, they got overturned in court. Saying they own Infowars. There hadn't been a court hearing, but I guess they've got it rigged or they're lying. I don't know, or both. And then you find out that the guy they're bringing in to imitate me, the creative director of the new Infowars, is to wear my skin, those are quotes, to steal my identity, to misrepresent me, to discredit me. As if people are going to buy that because you have a URL. And then just the lawsuits potentials of it is just open and shut. But they're backed by Michael Bloomberg, so they don't care. And then producing TV shows for Adult Swim and other programs of the most pedophilic, satanic child kidnapping, murdering, torturing, kids in dog cages, put on slave ships, all of the Pizzagate iconography before Pizzagate was even out. This was put out like right before Pizzagate, 10 years ago. I mean, this is like, these guys are showing everybody, hey, we know the inside baseball. We know the lore. And this is lore I had to learn studying these people. And I'm like, this is deep lore. This is like, I'm like, what's that? Check that. And deeper lore. So they're telling you, here's my business card. I'm into Satanism, pedophilia, kidnapping, murdering, torturing children. Already played the clips. And you know, then they sit there and just laugh like a bunch of hyenas as they do all this. And the Democrat Party and the Kafka's law firm and Senator Blumenthal and their PR firms raising $300 million, their charities off me, saying I did stuff to them and I made money off them and none of it's true, and then rigged court cases and all of it. It's just unbelievable. The crap they've pulled, the things they've done, the CIA, the DOJ, in-court documents behind the whole thing, and then they turn loose a bunch of satanic court jesters, gremlins, don't feed them after midnight, to then run around and say things like this. I played the clip yesterday. I love wearing the man's skin. I'm like Leatherface. Onion's Tim Heidecker plans to erase Alex Jones from Infowars. These are all quotes from him. So they don't want money. They don't want settlements. They don't, no. They want to silence me.
Yeah, I mean, they've admitted that. That's the whole goal, isn't to seek compensation for the families. I mean, that's what they hide behind. But the reality is they really want to shut Alex Jones down. But this is a complete failure because Alex Jones is going to survive even if he's just fucking has no studio behind him and all he has is a phone and can fucking flip his phone around and film fucking videos off his phone. He'll still survive. So yeah, not going to work.
They want to hire actors that sound like me. It's disgusting. So here's a clip of him in response. Oh, it's just a joke. Ha, ha, ha. But you see the content. No. And just all these people. And we showed footage inside the Onion with him there yesterday. And it's all soft soy white men. You know, obviously.
Big Burger, obviously.
You know what? It like in their war against civilization. And they even talk about it. Oh, he rides around on horses and thinks he's tough. Well, we're all ganged together and we're going to get him. We're the nerds. And John Ronson, that barely even knows me. I mean, I saw him at Waco, infiltrated Bohemian Grove. He interviewed me a few more times. He's like, all the news. I'm the Alex Jones expert. And
yeah, John Ronson was the guy he worked with to infiltrate Bohemian Grove, if I remember right.
He was run out of Dallas because he beat up all the nerds, and they lured him to a farm and tied him up and knocked all his teeth out. Just 100% made up, but it's all about, we're the nerds, and we got him in a farmhouse, and we knocked all his teeth out. Just totally made up. Totally insane.
It sounds like it'd be a good movie, though, dude. Imagine Alex Jones is a young teenager going around beating up all the nerds in his little town until the town has to rebel against this this bully. I'd actually be interested in making that film.
But it's all about narrative. It's all about origin story, about stealing my identity. They're obsessed with creating false narratives about who I really am and what I stand for.
Flatman official super chatted $2. These dudes seem super sketch. Jesus bless you.
Yeah, I mean they're garbage human beings. Okay, are they pedophiles? I wouldn't go that far. Now, does it make me a little suspicious? Like with what Alex points out, that they seem to know all the fucking lore, all of the inside baseball, all the details of how this shit goes down, and then I remember seeing some clips of them doing all this weird pizza shit too. That was before Pizzagate, so it is a little weird, but I still think you're going out on a limb to just go, okay, well, that means they're pedophiles. Does it mean they're not? I mean, they could be, but I don't know.
Or because I'm, in their own statements, I'm the archetypal.
Because for me, it'd be like somebody, because I've had people jokingly say like, oh, you must be a serial killer because of my edits of Joe Rogan murdering his guests and eating them. Oh, so what if the guy who makes these is secretly a cannibal who's a serial killer and he's confessing his crimes? And it's like, it gets a little fucking silly, you know?
Carl Jung, rebel, populist, folk hero, call what you will. That's how they see me. In Rockefeller Foundation stuff from 20 years ago that got released 15 years ago, I've showed to you. They're like, this folk hero, iconography is very dangerous. We must destroy him. Destroy him, or you will be eliminated. And then what they throw at me is like, oh, we can say all the lies we want to. We're just court jesters. Ha ha, hee, hoo, hee. So it's wild. I mean, it is absolutely crazy town. And then I have a member of the UK British Parliament. I'll play after that. It's talking about the Epstein files and what has been covered up bipartisanly. And the fact that it's mainly Democrats in there, but still the cover-up continues. And that's really the ultimate sin and the original sin of what Trump has done. It's just absolutely disgusting. So we'll play clip 22 right after with George Galloway, member of UK Parliament, responding to all this very...
Deadjet says, what do you mean you wouldn't go that far? What's it going to take for you to believe it, for Christ's sake? Evidence of them actually committing a crime? You realize what I just told you is like, I personally have seen how people jump to conclusions based on the fucking content you make. So I don't want people assuming that because I've made dark edits of people getting killed, that it means I'm a fucking killer, right? So if I don't want people to do that to me, again, do unto others as you want done unto you. I wouldn't want to do that to other people. Is it suspicious? Should they be investigated? Yeah, okay. But you still, accusations like that. And I understand why Alex is making them. He's fucking pissed off, bro. They're stealing his fucking company for some bullshit lawsuit. But hey, I'm just speaking my mind, bro. People are going to accuse me of just being an Alex dick rider. It's like, I agree with Alex on some things and I disagree. And I speak my mind. When I disagree, I disagree. And when I agree, I agree.
Eloquently, after that's clip 22, after we hear from Tim Heidecker, he makes a joke, pledging himself to Satan. Well, dude, I've looked at now a lot of the body of your work. I mean, it runs from absolutely disgusting to just outright evil. Small children defecating all over adults in satanic feces baths. That's Skull and Bones. People that have a debt in their business, so he sells them his 5-year-old boy for his new daddy.
I actually did write scripts for the edits to just 1430. One of these days, maybe I'll show you guys the process to making them. But yes, it involves writing.
Torturing children, burying them in the backyard, sleep depriving children, MK Ultra, then killing the pedophile Renfields that provide them to the elites, and then all the symbols that's deep pedophile iconography. It's like, oh, it's just a joke. I'm not really a Satanist. Ha ha. Jones doesn't get the joke. No, I get the joke, pal. The devil's second biggest trick was he didn't exist. Biggest trick is the good doesn't exist. No, I got your number. Remember the New York Times 15 years ago? There's no global government. There's no Bilderberg. Jones is delirious. He's insane. He's at a hotel in Virginia imagining all this. Footage of it all. But the reader's reading, oh, God, he's a schizophrenic in Virginia. You try this game with me. Oh, there's nobody doing anything around here. And you look at these guys, they look totally unhappy, drugged out, all crazed.
That's true.
Living with the devil ain't good.
Big Burger did not look good, bro. He never did.
But some of these slaves that are demonically obsessed, it's not possessed, it's like the next category before it, don't even know they are. And that's the really dangerous ones. These guys know, though. And so they would make a joke about, oh, the co-owners of our new company are the Sandy Hook families. You mean they're tax-free foundations and PR firms raise $300 million. I'm saying, ooh, they're making money off with Bloomberg. Ooh, I'm making fun of you and misrepresenting you. Ooh, and wearing your skin. I'm going to wear your skin. I know I'm scary. Oh, let me show some shows about kidnapped kids we raped to death. Aren't we cute? Aren't we funny?
See, I could edit just Alex Jones rant, and make it probably at least as funny as a Tim and Eric fucking bit. Probably funnier, to be honest.
It's so funny. It's not even funny. Hour after hour after hour of beating children and raping children and simulated and real babies crying and just totally gross scenes of little children coming in and sitting all around a bathtub and defecating all over people's faces. You're like, it's funny, it's funny, it's funny. Really, I could just go aim a camera at the airport toilet full of crap and go, look, it's funny. Ha ha, I'm a genius. It's modern art.
If The Onion wanted to actually do something funny with the Infowars brand, I think they would use, if it was me, I would use all this fucking footage that you now own of Alex Jones and repurpose that to make fucking hilarious edits of Alex Jones just being fucking weird. Like Vic Berger style edits from Alex's show of Alex Jones. Because they're going to own all that material, right? That would be 10 times funnier than Tim fucking Heidecker coming in and taking over and just doing an impression of Alex. That's, I don't know, they have so much material, so much hilarious material of Alex from so many years that they can edit into fucking fantastic content. Thank you, Josh, for the gifted membership. Josh gifted a membership. Josh sent 5, is that? Or Josh gifted 1, and because it says Central and then Josh here, so it's like it's got 2 different names. Thank you, Central, for the gifted memberships. Welcome, everybody. Say thank you to Josh, otherwise known as Central Washington, right? Thank you. He's a gentleman. He's a very big supporter of the show, and I appreciate you guys that really, really support the show heavily because that's what keeps me here. Thank you so much.
No, it's
and
an
say thank you to him,
insult
please.
To everybody's common sense.
Welcome, everybody.
It's a ritual. So that's what these people do, folks. And they think, oh, they're the big champions taking on the big mean bully. And they're all into how, defeated they are. And
yeah, I figured that. You see, but like in the chat, it says you're Central Washington. But then when it showed your name as a gifted, it said Josh. So I was a little confused there. But thank you, Josh.
How well, we know we're pathetic. We know we're scum. We're into it. It's just, they're Renfields, folks. They're servants of the spirit of Dracula. So let's go to those 2 clips. Here they are.
Yeah, I guess it was Dead Jet says they can't use it because it's him saying it. I don't know what the actual details are, but I would think if they're taking over Infowars, they're also getting ownership of all of the back catalog from the show. So if they do own the back catalog of all of Alex's stuff, they could do that. they could repurpose his all of his old shit to make like wild fucking Pink Trip Vic Berger style edits. But if they don't own his entire back catalog, then yeah, that might be a problem.
I am going to make a big announcement right now, and that might affect our relationship. And I am pledging myself to Satan and to the Prince of Darkness.
Never do that, by the way. Even as a joke, never do that. First of all, it's not funny enough to be worth the risk, okay? You're taking a chance. And at the end of the day, no matter how much people want to pretend like they have the answers to all the universe and they know there's no God or they know there is a God, we really don't fucking know. That's at the end of the day, we really don't know. It's a complete fucking mystery. Okay. As much as, I mean, I'm not shooting anything at you. If you have your beliefs and you're 100% set, good. I'm happy for you. But to me, reality is we don't fucking know. There could be a Satan. There could be a God. There could be all, and you're going to take that gamble and do that. And then what happens if you die and Satan's like, oh, thank you. You're mine now, bitch. I don't know. Just don't ever take that chance. Don't take that risk.
I read about this last night on a website. I read about it on Infowars.com.
First of all, it's not. Maybe if it was hilariously funny, it'd be the funniest bit of all time. Maybe, but not. It won't. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, it's been out there, and now I'm here to confirm that I am a soldier for him. I am a soldier for the Prince of Darkness, and I hail him in a lot of ways and respect the hell out of the devil. And Doug and Vic, if you're going to continue on this journey with me, I need you to pledge your ultimate loyalty. You're just a guest. You don't have to.
I feel like I need to go to mass after listening to that shit.
You don't have to get involved.
I have definite feelings, but I won't share them now.
You should be respectful of
Doug,
my beliefs.
Doug, is the outfit because you're not wearing his skin suit today? Is that what's going on? You're trying to hide it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the adrenochrome injection kind of affected my skin.
By the way, did you even know that Tim and Vic Berger, they have a show called what, Office Hours? Does anybody watch this show? Does it get viewership? I think I saw it one time and it had like very few views. I might be doing similar views to them. I don't know, man. Maybe they're doing better than I realized, but kind of sad.
I want to get to all of Alex's reactions to this because they're they're funnier than I thought they were going to be, I think. Is that Bert Kreischer? Or is that...
I know, I thought it was the machine at first.
Yeah.
We're talking about male rape. We're talking about female rape. We're talking about child rape. We're talking about child impregnation.
What do you mean? It's all a hoax, bro. Trump said it's all a hoax, dude. All right, let it go. No prosecutions, okay? It's a hoax.
We're talking about male sodomy of drugged victims. We're talking about president after president of the American Republic accused in FBI documents of raping men and women, boys and girls. We're talking about murder. We're talking...
What is it with that where they roll their R's like Latinos do?
Chatted $20. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy upon us, the sinners, equals.
Amen. Amen. Everybody say a prayer. Make sure none of that demon juju gets off on you from Tim Heidecker. But what is up? Is that like a Scottish thing where they roll their R's? I thought that was a Hispanic thing, dude.
About cannibalism.
I like
We're
it, though.
talking about the eating of
Thank you, brother, for
human
the 20.
flesh,
Thank you.
sacrifice in satanic rituals, and it's all in the Epstein files. There's millions and millions and millions of pages to see here, and on virtually every page, another politician, another magnate of the capitalist system all over the world is revealed to be just about subhuman in their appetites, just about demonic in their proclivities, in their predilections.
Is it Irish or Scottish where they roll their R's?
And they talk to each other about it in writing.
I can't tell if this is a Scottish accent or... I think this is a Scottish accent.
In emails, in messages, they talk about torture, they talk about killing, they talk about murder, they talk about kids, they talk about child trafficking, they talk about the impregnation in the last few minutes of an 11-year-old girl by the former U.S. ambassador to Mexico. Wow. It's breathtaking, and it keeps on coming. It's like a torrent of sewage It's impossible to keep track of it. It's only when you go back and start to painstakingly analyze it that you see the sheer depth of depravity, of degeneracy. It turns out I'm the only politician in the Western world that isn't cheating on his wife.
I hope that's true.
That's never sodomized anybody. Never dreamt for a second of the depravities involved in these Epstein files, and they're all at it. The captains of industry, generals of industry, they're now resigning as these revelations come out. The royal families of Scandinavia, one of the princesses, she might even have been the queen, I don't know, a bicycling queen, but a queen, was impregnated by Jeffrey Epstein. And then he encouraged her, which he presumably did, to have an abortion. It is unbelievable.
And they're all in your face with it. And then the comedy everywhere is pushing it. And they're targeting our children in the schools, the drag queen story time, all of it. They know exactly what they're doing. This is their coming out. So here's a clip. I see these every day. I have dozens of these today.
Polish Pride 68 super chatted $4.99. It's more of an Eastern superstition thing, but I lend some credit. Dark content, even scary movies, act like portals for dark energies to come in.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. I'm not saying it's not a possibility that, yeah. I mean, I know, like, if you're constantly in a negative headspace and you're absorbing negative shit, it's going to affect your mind. It's going to make, like, in the 90s, it was cool to just be like, everything sucks. That was our mindset in the 90s. Everything sucks. This sucks. You suck. I suck. Fuck this. Fuck that. And some of us grew out of it, but that was not a good mindset to be in because it's just a negative mindset. So yeah, there is some truth to it. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? But thank you, Polish Pride, for the $5. I had a friend of mine growing up who was Polish, and he claimed that the Polacks have big dicks. I never understood that. Why do Polish people have such big dicks? But either way, congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Florida Democrat Judge Tiffany Baker Carpenter let out a man who was traveling to meet a minor for sex. Was released, been released many times. The man went on to murder a 5-year-old.
And if you can explain that to me, why Polish people have such big dicks, I'd really like to know. Because you're just regular white people. What the fuck's going on?
And the left's defending it. Here's a clip. Clip 18.
Judge Tiffany Baker Carper. She sits on the 2nd Judicial Circuit Court in Florida. Now, the judge you are looking at, she made the decision to release a man named Daniel Spencer on bond after his conviction for attempting to engage in sexual conduct with a minor. That was just 1 month earlier before she let him out. Now, Judge Baker made this decision despite prosecutors asking that he remain in jail while awaiting his sentence. Spencer went on to allegedly kill his stepdaughter, and Governor Ron DeSantis is saying enough. He's outraged, calling for the impeachment of Judge Baker.
You have the power and you have sufficient numbers in your chamber to impeach this judge, Tiffany Baker.
I often wonder if we would have been better with DeSantis, but DeSantis is a bit of a neocon too, isn't he? Would we have been better off with DeSantis instead of Trump? Or would we still be in the same place doing neocon wars again? I wonder.
Until you start holding these judges accountable, they are going to continue to find ways to benefit the criminal element.
I mean, without even looking, I have dozens of these today. I've got one where a black guy beats a woman to death, and they just let him out of jail. Or another one, he puts a lady in a coma. They'll let him out. I mean, it's just every day. Oh, she's white. It's okay. It's just like incredible. And colleges everywhere are still announcing no white males need to apply to work at the university. In Canada, in the U.S., in Europe, it's just total anti-white, anti-God, anti-Christ, anti-family insanity. But it's not. It's a plan. Here's a North Carolina school superintendent says he sees nothing wrong with kindergartners reading a book depicting men in BDSM leather outfits making out. He says that's normal. The kids need to see this. Here it is.
No, they don't.
And BDSM outfits making out is currently available in your elementary schools. So is sexual imagery allowed or not? Dr. Price, you're looking at the picture. You got guys in keep outfits.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
You're not sure what you're looking at, but you're okay for kindergarten to look at. Is this your goal? Is this what you want kindergarten through fourth grade? I mean, is this the goal? Is this the curriculum? Is this the studies that you want Chapel Hill Carborough Schools known for?
All this started with like parents wanted the schools to do sex education, right? I remember when I was a kid, I think it was like middle school, they'd take you into the gym or wherever they'd have a fucking little theater set up. And you'd watch the video. It'd be like, this is a penis and this is a vagina. And it was like just the most awkward, weirdest fucking shit ever. And I guess because parents were just too embarrassed to have the fucking birds and the bees talk. And now this is what it leads to, where it's like, well, what if there's a gay kindergartner? He needs to feel normal, right? It's like, well, there shouldn't be a gay kindergartner. This is so this is disgusting, bro. These people need to go to jail.
I don't understand what the challenge is. I see a pride flag. I see community. I see two couples who appear to be in a loving relationship. They're not breaking any laws. They're not hurting anyone. That's certainly something a child may see in their community. So I'm not sure, what the challenge is there.
Dr. Trice, children are being subjected to this bill. This is a hill you want to die on, the Democrats want to die on, indoctrinating young children. I wish you the very best. You're on the wrong side of history.
And I have video after video like this one. The disturbing video from East Harlem, New York, captures a teenage male violently assaulting a young woman by slamming her into the ground and stomping on her head after she declined to give him her phone number. The perpetrator must be promptly identified and brought into custody to face serious criminal charges. Then I have footage of similar things happen where they kill people, black guy.
Are people just starting to figure out that, like, as a man, it's actually harder to get a job than a woman? This is not new, dude. This was the early 2000s as well. I remember being a broke kid in my early 20s. And, 18 or whatever the fuck. I was young as fuck and I just needed a job. So you go applying at restaurants, you go to Best Buy, you go to Circuit City, we used to have a lot of different stores back in the day that a lot of them went out of business. And you would just apply. And every store I'd go to, whether it was a restaurant or it was Best Buy, it was all cute looking young women. Women my age. I was like 18, whatever the fuck. I forget. I was young as fuck. And everybody getting hired was like the 18-year-old cute chick. And everywhere I went, it was just nothing but women working, and I could never get a fucking job. Unless it was the shittiest fucking job. Like dishwasher, yeah. It would be a man doing the dishwashing. It'd be a man doing the busboy shit. But that was only like one or two jobs. The rest was all women. Because we've basically become a service economy where every job is in the service industry. And to be honest, women are better. They used to be. I don't know about now. Now they're kind of bitchy and fucking annoying. But they used to be good at like customer service. And then customers like to have attractive women at a place that they're going to buy some food or whatever. So I don't know. People are just realizing that. Because to me, this has been the case for my entire fucking life.
Okay. They're let out because, well, you're brown. It's okay. And it goes on and on. Illegal alien chews toddler's face off during shocking attack at Texas Lake. Like a zombie creature. There's video of this. Runs up and just starts biting children's faces off. But it's okay because he's brown. ICE hold on suspect arrested with machete attack in Wisconsin. This is just today. And it goes on and on and on. And then the Southern Poverty Law Center, the Democrats run all the white supremacist groups. I mean, have you figured out where this is going yet?
I thought we were talking about Tim Heidecker,
French Revolution, collapse of civilization.
I thought we were talking about Tim Heidecker, dude. I get it.
People obsessed with pedophilia and child murder and hailing Satan and go, oh, it's just a joke, though. No, you were doing it before. I pointed it out. And you act like You know, I'm a little church lady that goes, the Satan, oh, yeah, I'm imagining Satan everywhere. Yeah, I'm imagining Satan everywhere, bro. Yeah, right. I've been around the block, and I know what I'm looking at. So I didn't brush up against the branch of it that you're obviously into, but I definitely got brushed into it. And I've been there, eyes wide shut. I've seen it. So don't think you can sit there and play your little game with me of gaslighting.
Isn't there a story? I remember something about somebody Alex Jones knew invited him into the Church of Satan or some weird shit, like some lawyer he knew or something. Like, I think Alex has mentioned before in the past, if my memory serves me correctly, that the Church of Satan tried to recruit him.
You're a slave of the devil. And you're a loser and a failure. So keep laughing. Just keep laughing and cackling your little fake confidence game. You'll see what happens. I should have done it, but I didn't pull it back. I said a few prayers. So we'll see who's God's greater. I wouldn't want to be you, though. Getting in the way of God's plan. Because it's a long way back from hell. Here's a young woman not giving somebody her number. She's white. She deserves it. According to them, here it is.
Okay, he's going to show a clip of something I can't show. Clearly, I can't show that. I thought this was about Tim Heidecker, bro. I didn't watch this one. I didn't get to watch.
White woman or anybody. Those black people will.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. You know, there are certain things I can't play. We'll get into some other stuff. So we'll be following that warfare, the war between Alex and the Onion and Tim Heidecker. We'll be following that closely because it's pretty fucking fascinating. But we got some clips for today. We also got some Laura Loomer versus Candace Owens shit. We got the SPLC accusations against Nick Fuentes. We'll get to it. Let's see. This is a clip of Trump today. Are you concerned about insider trading on these prediction markets? RE the war. Trump responds, the world is a casino. It is what it is. I don't like that answer. I want to hear absolutely not. We are not doing insider trading. Something's going on here. We're going to investigate who's doing this, who's leaking and taking advantage. No, it almost sounds like he's admitting it, dude.
Well, on the Iran conflict too, and there have been some trackings where people suspect that there's insider trading happening on these prediction markets around the war. Are you concerned?
Well, you know, the whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino. And you look at what's going on all over the world, in Europe and every place they're doing these betting things. I was never much in favor of it. I don't like it conceptually, but it is what it is. No, I think that I'm not happy with any of that stuff, but they have all these different sites. They have predictive markets. It's a crazy world. It's a much different world than it was.
Yeah, I would like to hear him completely deny it because people are accusing him of this. If you've been paying attention to the news, one of the soldiers that was involved in the Maduro raid to take Maduro capture him, take him hostage, bet on it and made a fuckload of money betting that Maduro would be, captured. And he's going to jail and probably going to spend a long fucking time in jail. And I think like what he's saying, it is kind of true. The world is a casino and you can literally bet on anything. And if you have insider knowledge, like if you happen to be whatever reason involved in something that you can go bet on and you have insider knowledge and you could place that bet and make a ton of fucking money, as long as you get away with it, a lot of people are going to do that shit. Hell, I heard that people are even betting on the temperature. I forgot where this happened, but there was a story that came out.
Polish Pride 68 super chatted $4.99. I think the oil markets are ripe for a short squeeze. The spread between futures and spot is like $35 a barrel. Absolutely crazy. Somebody shorted it.
Yeah, this is some weird shit going on there, dude. The prices are definitely going up. I got some videos on that too. So get ready. Get ready to spend a lot more on food. Okay. It's going to be unfortunate. We all saw it coming. with the fertilizer issues, with the Strait of Hormuz being shut down, not to mention the rise in the cost of energy. But yeah, I mean, if you see some bets to make, I mean, what the fuck? That's how you get rich now. You just fucking become a gambler. But thank you, Polish Pride, for the $5. Yeah, so the story I saw was that you can bet on like what the max temperature is going to be, right? So like say you think the max temperature is going to go all the way to 85, and you can bet that it's going to go to 85, even though it's never at 85 that time of year. You can make that bet. And what this dude figured out is where the sensor was that was registering the temperature. So he went to that sensor with a blow dryer and got that sensor to go all the way up to the temperature he bet on. And then it was clocked as the high temperature for the day, and he won a bunch of fucking money. But they figured it out, and he's going to jail. So that's the kind of shit that's going on now. It's a little crazy.
Well, on the Iran conflict too, and there have been some trackings where people suspect that there's insider trading.
Yeah, we just saw this. Let's move on. See, I don't like that response. Really? I mean, this is a little too serious. Trump officially lost touch with the American people. O'Keefe, should Americans anticipate spending more on gas for the foreseeable future?
If you're asking for more time to sort out negotiations,
I'm not asking you for more time. I'm not asking for them. No,
but if you need more time,
I'm not asking anybody for more time.
If you need more time, does that mean Americans should anticipate spending more on gasoline for the foreseeable future?
Yes.
A little while. And you know what they get for that? You know what they get for that? Iran without a nuclear weapon that's going to try and blow.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. That was my fucking New Year's wish. I was like, oh, what do I want this year? Oh, I want to not get nuked by Iran, dude. God, please, Trump, save us from being nuked. Nobody gives a fuck, retard. They care about the fucking cost of gas. They care about the cost of living because we're fucking drowning out here, retard. And that's what we voted for you. We didn't, if you ran on that, oh, we're going to fucking go to war with Iran and we're going to stop them from getting a nuke and we're going to fucking do everything it takes. And yeah, I mean, you would have never been elected, fuckface. God, this shit pisses me off.
One of our cities or blow up the entire Middle East. You want to see what shock would be? And I have to be honest, the stock market is at an all-time high right now.
Yeah, that really helps the regular Americans, right? Yeah, no.
I thought it would have been down 2020.
I want the stock market to fucking collapse, dude. I wanted to crash. I wanted, it's all funny money, dude. It's all funny money where they just fucking get super rich while the rest of us fucking suffer.
You wanted to drive prices down?
Wait, can I finish my question? Why is
no.
That? Stock market said, wait, can I finish my question? Wise guy.
Yeah, hey, you're a real wise guy, huh?
Stock market's at an all-time high right now. I projected, and I'm pretty good.
But have you seen the Dow? Have you seen the Dow?
That the stock market, Howard, would drop maybe 20%, 25%, and I understood that, and I said, hey, it's a bad thing, but I have to do what's right for the country, even the world. Because you can't have them, you could not let them have a nuclear weapon. So the stock market, unlike what a lot of people were predicting, I thought they weren't necessarily wrong. The stock market today hit an all-time high. Hit an all-time high yesterday, the day before.
Okay, why don't you go talk to regular Americans who are increasingly fucking finding it difficult just to make ends meet, put food on the table, keep the bills paid. And but the stock market's up as the American people fucking suffer, dude. I'm sick of this bullshit where everything's based on the fucking stock market. Let me get down here. Where's this? At the top? Yeah, a CBS News poll finds that over 70% of Americans say they are having difficulty affording essentials like food, housing, and healthcare. No shit, Sherlock.
More than 70% of Americans say they are struggling to pay for food, housing, and health care, according to a CBS News poll. Saturday morning co-host Kelly O'Grady has some tips to cut her costs.
It's getting more expensive to go shopping. From housing and gas to clothes, Americans are feeling the squeeze. Food prices have jumped nearly 20% since 2022, and they could go even higher. Diesel prices are up over 50% since the start of the conflict with Iran. Remember, diesel fuels the trucks that transport.
I remember. Thank you for reminding me.
most food and household items to the store.
But there are some ways to save on feeding your family. With me is shopping and lifestyle expert Maureen Petrosky, who is going to share her secrets to savings. Ready to shop?
Let's go.
Okay, so we're starting in the meat section because there are actually a lot of money-saving substitutions, right?
Definitely. Prep work is important, having a list is important, but more importantly is having a budget so you can be flexible with your list. For instance, if on your list you've got chicken breast, but chicken thighs are on sale, it's a simple swap and an easy way to save money.
People are going to have to learn, dude. I mean, I've had to learn since like 2023, as I decided to go all in, even though income's not great. It's like, I'm just going to make it work. Not to mention having to take care of my dad as well. That cuts into the amount of money I can make. Even on this channel, I don't make as much content because of that. But I had to figure out, like, okay, I got to cook. I got to figure out what, I mean, you can do it. We can still survive. But people have to figure out how to fucking make their money go further, dude. You got to act like your grandma that passed away 20 years ago who survived the Great Depression and fucking go out there and make things from scratch and figure out how to put together a meal for under $5. Whatever you got to do, people have to learn. You especially have to learn to start cooking for yourself.
And make sure you look for price per unit.
And I mean, that's a savings of $1 per pound.
$1 per pound.
I'm a big fruit girl. It always needs to be fresh. What's a way to save?
Throw it away. Fruit is fucking worthless. Just buy meat and eggs.
Not always best to be in the fresh section. Let's head to freezer.
Okay, so you want me to trade my fresh fruit for freezer?
I do. Actually, fruit, vegetables are picked or packed.
Are useless. They're garbage food that they feed to the fucking... Nah, I mean, fruit, I understand fruit is good. It's enjoyable. I get that. But it's peasant food, bro. The meat always went to the fucking royalty, to the rich people, the well-to-do people, and the peasants got all the fucking grains and the vegetables and the porridge and the potatoes and blah, 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 blah. And then they try to convince us, that's the healthy food. Yeah, keep eating the peasant food. That's the healthy food. Meanwhile, it's actually not. The healthy food is actually meat and eggs. The shit that they told you wasn't healthy is actually the healthy food. Weird how that works.
At their peak ripeness. That way, when they go to the freezer, they're perfectly sweet. And as you can see, tons of sales.
I love saving time. I often like to buy prepackaged.
Something that's prepackaged like this, if you shop from scratch and buy the parts instead, you can save up to 40%.
Whoa, 40%?
Yes.
And as consumers are
Really? I didn't even know that. You mean it's cheaper when you make things from scratch?
tightening their wallets, grocery chains are taking notice. Target recently lowered prices on 3,000.
The women are going to get hit the hardest with this shit because it used to be the women who knew how to do this shit. It used to be the women that could go, oh, we got $5. I'll throw together an amazing fucking meal with $5 because my grandma taught me how to make everything. They are fucking clueless now, dude.
At Polish Pride,
So
68
sad.
super chatted $4.99. Smoking pork shoulder if you see one on sale is amazing way to save money.
I agree. Pork is fucking, right now, pork is cheap as fuck. I mean, in Texas, we have so many feral pigs. Like, if things get really bad, go out to where the feral pigs are and go hunt you some fucking feral pigs, bro. Yeah, pork. Thank God for pork, dude.
Products.
If it wasn't for pork, we'd be so fucked.
Aldi leaned into its Budget King reputation and dropped prices on roughly 25% of items last summer. Walmart offers temporary rollback discounts and is pushing customers towards its own low-cost brand. But it's not just food you can save on.
Buying in bulk is a great way to save money, especially if you have the space. But be careful, you don't want to buy items in bulk that you're not going to use. Paper products is the perfect thing to buy in bulk.
And I guess if you're buying in bulk, less trips to the store, especially, it saves your time and your money with gas prices costing more.
Don't forget about...
Yeah, but buying in bulk is actually difficult when you're really living paycheck to paycheck because you can't afford to buy $100 and you have like $10 for toilet paper. So you got to buy... I mean, buying in bulk's great if you can fucking afford it.
Your wardrobe.
As soon as the seasons change, I want to get rid of everything and get all new stuff. But the best way to do this is to just add a little bit of accessories. They can change your whole look without spending a lot of money. Look.
And what about makeup?
Makeup is a place that you don't have to toss everything. Think about all your personal care items. Some things will last a long time.
Look, here's the reality. We like you better without makeup, okay? Stop putting on makeup. Just stop it. We don't need it. It's way too fucking expensive. Just don't be fat and we're good. It's that simple, ladies. Just don't be fucking fat and we'll get a boner for you, okay?
There's often sales, right? Shopping the circulars.
That is a great tip. This is a great spot to shop circulars, coupons, store sales. There's lots of ways to save money here.
All right, we got Kelly O'Grady right here, right now. These are some really interesting tips. I think many of us knew about buying in bulk, but buying frozen was really interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the fact that the nutrients are, at its peak and it's just flash frozen, I think it's a really interesting one. I've used it and it tasted exactly the same.
And there's something else that we were talking about off camera just before you went on, and that is using AI to enhance not only the shopping experience, but your savings.
That's right. So you can actually use some of these AI apps when you're in store to price compare. You can take a little screenshot maybe of your cereal and say, hey, is this the best deal? Is there somewhere nearby? A lot of the shopping apps, including Google, will actually call around for you in order to make sure it's available. But I'd also say, let's just use our human logic. Make a list. Stick to your budget. Don't shop the aisle. Just go up and down the aisles and get things that you don't need. I know, I do it too in Costco. But also think about, make sure you look at your digital coupons. You look for your loyalty rewards. Make that list before you go in so you have a plan and you stick to it.
Yeah, I'm using coupons now too. Jesus Christ, dude. I always thought it was pathetic. One good thing about shopping online, I'm in Texas, so I have HEB, which is a fucking luxury, dude. HEB is great because they also make so much shit local. So it kind of...
At L_Yefa-67 super chatted $5, lol. They're talking about shopping like it's a new thing.
Dude, we have such a spoiled population. We've had it so good for so long that people really don't know how to budget anymore. Everybody wants to eat out for every meal and order Uber Eats and fucking go to Starbucks for their $20 latte or whatever the fuck. It's insane, dude. People are going to need to crash course themselves so they can learn how to live off a budget again because this is what's going on. Everybody that's like, oh, the prices aren't going up. The prices aren't bad. It's like, just wait and see, dude. It takes time before the fucking shock hits us. Where's this video at? Yeah, here's this guy unloading his latest batch of fruit and vegetables.
Hey guys, just making a public service announcement. This pallet is 93 boxes of tomato. I have, total 93 boxes of tomato. I have tomato right now is $76. $76. It's nice, but it's expensive. A box of avocados, which used to be twice as expensive as tomatoes, is $42.
So tomatoes are more expensive than avocados. That is fucking insane because tomatoes were always the cheapest fucking thing and avocados were expensive. So I'm guessing because we're getting avocados from Mexico that they're still affordable. But tomatoes are fucking just... I'm guessing it has something to do with the fucking fertilizer shortage that we're dealing with.
Okay, tomatoes, way more expensive. Lettuce, $40 when it's supposed to be $22.
So lettuce nearly doubled the price.
Limes, these box of limes right here, they're $83 and they're supposed to be $24.
The limes, 4 times the price for limes.
Bell pepper, $50-some when they're supposed to be less than $30. Tomatillo, supposed to be $18. Right now they're over $50. Anaheim, these right here jumped $15 a box overnight, and they're not that good. They look beautiful, precious, but see the curve?
Yeah,
that ain't gonna help for chile rellenos.
No.
So if you guys are out there blowing your money, thinking life is Gucci, don't, because this shit's getting real. This is getting real. Everything's going up.
And people, the sad part is even as things continue to get worse because of this war that we didn't need to start, the Trump dick riders are just going to keep pretending like everything's good. They're going to be going broke and being like, oh, actually, everything's great. The prices are great. The prices are great. I don't know. I think people will wake up at some point when the hardship gets bad enough for them. The rich people, they're not going to care. They're rich. They're rich. But the average fucking American who is going to really suffer from this, they'll wake up.
Cucumbers, zucchini, everything. Onions going up. Everything is going up.
Good thing I don't eat none of that bullshit. As long as the pork chops don't go up, I'm good. And the eggs,
At
pork chops and
Hunter
eggs, and ground
Super
beef.
chatted $10. I am a dumb British robot. I have a dumb voice and my entire country is poorer than your state of Alabama.
Is that true?
Being a disgusting British person such as myself, Alabama folk have better teeth than all UK.
Is that true?
Throwing kisses.
I didn't know that they're more poor than Alabama. Is that a real fact? Hunter Vex, how you doing, Hunter Vex? Hope you're doing good, buddy. It's good to hear from you. Thank you for the 10. We love our Brits out here. You know, the government may be fucking terrible, but we root for our cousins over in Britain. We hope they make it through. But yeah, so, you know, it takes time, right? Once all the new shit comes in at the new prices, I mean, yeah, just for me, okay, here's what I do. I buy a big fucking thing of Hill Country Fair ground beef that's like 77.23 or 73.27. I forget. It's a lot of fat. It's fucking wonderful. It makes the best burgers. I buy a big old fucking thing of that, and then I cut it up into pieces and then freeze it so I can, you know, won't go bad because it take me forever to eat that much ground beef. And then I buy a whole pack of pork chops. I do the same thing. I put freezer bags, 2 pork chops in each freezer bag, throw it in the freezer, and then a bunch of eggs, you know, some bread for my dad. I try not to eat bread, but yeah, I gotta get back on like really eating low carb again. But it's hard. It's hard, and yeah, you'll be healthier, and yeah, you can actually afford to eat that way. It's actually not that bad because especially if you're not spending money on all the bullshit. Because where things really add up is when you got the chips and the potatoes and. Well, yeah, potatoes are good too. Potatoes are actually fucking cheap. If you buy a bunch of potatoes, you can make some potato and eggs and all kinds of shit with it. Make some baked potatoes in the fucking oven or whatever. That's also cheap too. Potatoes are good. But yeah, it's just all the bullshit, man. You save so much money when you stop buying all the bullshit. All right, let's get back to where we left off here. Where did we leave off? Yeah, insider trading. Oop. I think here we go. Yep. Insider trading. How long are you willing to wait for a response from Iran? Don't rush me. We were in Vietnam for 18 years. Look, I'm actually happy to see that Trump did an indefinite fucking ceasefire. I think that could be a sign that maybe we are going to pull back from this at some point. Like, okay, we'll block the strait so nobody's shit gets out through the strait, and that's going to force Iran to make a deal or something. I don't know. It would be nice if we could get the strait open because that's the direct cause of all of this suffering that we're all about to face. But it does seem like they're reading the writing on the wall. And maybe they're actually willing to ramp this down. And then, like, watch, tonight at midnight, they're going to start bombing again. I don't know, but we got to we got to fucking fix this shit. This needless fucking quagmire that we created ourselves. Let's hear Trump.
On the war with Iran, how long are you willing to wait until you get a unified response?
Don't rush me, Jeff. You know, guys like you want to say, oh, so we were in Vietnam like for 18 years. We were in Iraq for many, many years. We're in for all the, I don't like to say World War II because that.
Yeah, you do need fertilizer for potatoes, but potatoes are so fucking cheap right now. Like, I buy a big old sack of potatoes and it's like $3 or $4 for a giant sack of potatoes. So even if that goes up double the price, it's still one of the cheaper options.
It was a biggie, but we were 4.5, almost 5 years in World War II. We were in the Korean War for 7 years. I've been doing this for 6 weeks. And their military is totally defeated. They're outside of the little...
He's still saying this, even though it's categorically untrue.
Wise guy ships, I call them the wise guy ships, the little boats that they...
And the missiles, you know, that they're shooting off, yeah, that too. Don't forget about that.
Running around with guns in them.
But I thought you completely decimated their Navy. But yet they still got gunboats, so their Navy's not decimated.
We'll take them out too when we see them. But...
Yeah. I mean, can we just stop asking him questions about it and maybe he'll just forget about it and then we can just quietly withdraw everything from there? And because if we want the Strait of Hormuz to open, if we got the fuck out of there, after enough time, Iran would calm down and let the Strait of Hormuz be open again and everybody fucking, all the trade get back to normal. The other thing that I think that the strategy is with blocking Iran's output of oil by us doing a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, is that their oil production will get fucked if they can't. Like, there's something about the way they extract the oil that if you stop extracting it, it can permanently destroy like the output of the wells that you're using, to where, I don't know, they get clogged or some weird shit happens. So I don't know. That's the next cope. If we just keep blocking it long enough, Iran's going to lose oil production and then they're never going to be able to recover, blah, blah, blah. Well, if that's the case, then also like the world kind of relies on that oil production. So the whole world gets to suffer along. This is pretty funny. If you guys don't know this, I think ex-CIA agent John Kiriakou was talking some shit about Patrick Bet-David, and then Patrick Bet-David had him on the show. Kind of
but
awkward.
I want to get into one thing right off the bat.
Kind of awkward.
You were on a podcast, and my phone started blowing up. And I'm like, why is everybody texting me this? Look what John said about you. I said, John is about to get on the podcast. So, Rob, if you have the clip, I want to start off with this. I want to address it one by one by one. I want you to cover this for me. So you're on a podcast. I don't know which podcast this is, but whatever it is, I was texted by everybody with this. So go ahead and play this clip.
I was watching Patrick Bet-David yesterday, and Patrick is a hardcore Zionist.
Dude, what a thing to do, right? Like, you have this guy on your show and you find him bad-mouthing you. Oh, this is actually kind of gold. I like this.
Iranian. I don't think he's Jewish. I think he's like half Assyrian and half Armenian.
Yeah.
Hang on.
But he's a hardcore Zionist, and not just a Zionist.
I think he is. I think he tries to pretend he's not, but I kind of think he is.
He is a like 1,000% backer of Reza Pahlavi to return to Iran and to assume the peacock throne and blah, blah, blah. And he was saying yesterday that it's not 60% of the Iranian people who support the overthrow of the regime. It is 94%.
Yeah, he's definitely a shill for this fucking neocon bullshit with Iran. And, you know, I mean, I think a lot of the people that were supporting this regime, they say they're not Reza Pahlavi fans or whatever, but what other option was there? Like, it seemed like that was the goal, to have their little fucking revolution and then bring back the Shah, or the Shah, you know, the son, the current day Shah.
I don't know when I've ever said that, but okay, let's keep going.
What polls are you looking at?
There are no polls.
Hang on, let's
There
keep
are
going
no
through it.
polls. You just make this shit up to put your stooge in.
The monarchists are crazy online. I mean,
They are.
I saw they've been passing along the message that Iran only became Muslim 100 years ago.
What?
No, that was 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago, yes. And I get that there are still Zoroastrians, and
So now watch what
I
happens
get all
here,
that.
which is the funniest part.
Elliot Covert, Patrick Bet-David is Jewish? Okay, I stand corrected. I wasn't sure.
Is he Jewish? I thought he was Christian. He's Christian.
You're not Jewish.
No, I'm not Jewish.
But I know he's not ethnic Persian. He's
What
Armenian,
else is there, Rob? Is there
Assyrian.
anything else that goes on? Or
Yeah, 94% of his friends.
Curious to know, because I want to
that's
get off.
Bro, I hope this John Kiriakou guy carries this same energy in person, bro. Please have the same energy.
All of it out.
Well, that's
I'm
what they
a
do,
big
right?
fan
Like,
of
literally,
yours.
I've been asking online, like from these, these Persian
Yeah.
monarchists.
See, this is what I get
where's
for
your
listening to
proof, right?
people
You
in
say,
the chat.
Everybody wants the Shah back. I find that very hard to believe, considering how brutal the Shah was, and the fact that
Almost at 100 likes, guys. If you're enjoying the show, please smash the thumbs up. It helps get the show out to new viewers so we can grow the show. Also, links are in the description, please. If you want to become a member, it's very much appreciated. Thank you guys for the support already. You guys have been great.
he was overthrown by his own people, right? I mean, it wasn't like he was cooed out by any foreign power. Quite to the contrary. So he, but yeah, they literally these Persian monarchists, they do polls of like.
Is there
exiles.
anything else?
And,
or
you know,
no?
I
Okay,
hate
you
to
can
say
pause it
this.
right there. Walk me through this.
Oh, I
And by
owe
the
you
way,
an apology.
No, but tell me.
Oh, he's already cucking, bro. Yeah, no, he's not a Catholic. If you watch the last show, they're talking a lot of shit about Catholics. They're trying to like talk about Catholics like we're just as crazy as Muslims, dude. Yeah, he was talking like all Catholics hate Jews, all this shit. He seems like a Catholic hater. He's definitely not a Catholic. I believe he's probably some Baptist, whatever the fuck. One of those Baptist churches that like worship money, where like being a rich piece of shit who just robs everybody is like, actually godly. He probably belongs to one of those churches.
It is. I don't want an apology. I enjoy talking to you. Last time we spoke, I think out of the 7 clips that we posted, 3 of them was upset Jews because it was comments you made that were bad against Mossad, and I thought it was very revealing. I thought it was great.
Oh no, bad comments about Mossad. Oh no.
But walk me through each of these. Number one, hardcore Zionist, 100% backer of Pahlavi, and then 94%. Tell me.
Okay, the reason I said that is because of Netanyahu's appearance, number one.
Yep.
And the comments that you've made about Pahlavi, like, why hasn't this guy called me back? I want him on the show. Like, why? He's irrelevant. He's a clown.
Why hasn't he called me back? I had him on the show 2 times.
Yeah, but when you first invited him.
Do you know why? Do you know what happened there? He's asking for help. Because the interviewer, the Iranian interviewer that interviewed me, is asking me, are you going to help him? Are you going to help Reza Pahlavi? And we're speaking in Farsi and English. And I said, no. He asked me for help. I never heard back from him. But I made some very bad remarks about the guy. Have you heard what I've said about them?
No. I'd love to.
I don't know how you must not know how monarchists think of me right now.
No.
Do you know they can't stand me today?
Good.
No, it's not good. I liked his father. I don't think he's a strong leader.
He's not.
He was following me. His wife was following me. His daughter was following me.
So you like the original Shah, but you don't like his son. Because you don't think his son would make a good leader. So it does sound kind of like you would like to have the Shah back, just not this Shah.
Everybody unfollowed. The monarchists attacked me because I called them. Oh, it is in shambles with me in that relationship, Rob. Maybe play a clip of what I said in the podcast.
Yeah, he's definitely Miga. The Just 1430 says you don't get a BB interview unless you're well connected and give zero pushback. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like the Nelk Boys interview with Netanyahu was such an embarrassment, dude. I think there is a real, like, these are the questions, stick to the questions, nothing off script, that type of interview shit.
Want to play down.
That's a badge of honor.
You're going to leave Iran and go. And by the way, you know what's the biggest thing that Iranian people are saying? Hey, Reza Pahlavi, why don't you go to Azerbaijan and say a few words from there? Come closer to Iran. Show some stuff. He's not doing it. The one thing about Trump, let me tell you what was very crystal clear about Trump, about Milei, about Bukele. You know what it was? They're willing to do the legwork. They're willing to go out there. They're willing to pay a price. They're willing to drive. They're willing to work their tails off. It's very obvious. The market said, who is this crazy Elvis-looking guy from Argentina? There's no way he'll ever win making out with people on stage. Guess what? He won. Who is this Bukele guy that's in his early, mid-30s? And by the way,
what the fuck is going on? They're playing in 2 windows?
Let me give you what's going to be confusing. I have a painting of his dad in my house. So I'm a fan of his father.
Oh, they were playing an old clip. That was confusing.
This is not like...
He was talking over himself, and I'm like, is there 2 versions of this? What the fuck?
A bash towards the family.
No, of course.
And so, but this is towards... I was critical of him because for 47 years he's been talking about he wants to have Iran be free, and he didn't do it. And keep in mind, a part of me is, that's the painting in my house. That's a 15-foot painting. His father's right in the middle. Mike...
So he's got this painting. It is out. Well, I think it's reasonable to assume you are a fan of the Shah and you would like the return of the Shah.
Criticism is of him. But I was watching it, I'm like, why? Did somebody tell you I'm a Zionist?
Yeah.
Did you? Who's that?
Dude, he's a Zionist.
So it was in the chat.
But
I was reading the chat.
Did any other influencers that you go and do interviews with, did anybody whisper to you off camera, hey, be careful with Patrick, he's a Zionist?
Yes.
Who was that?
Oh, I don't want to out him like that. But he said, oh, you're going on PBD? I said, yeah. He said, be careful. Patrick comes out swinging on Israel.
Is it?
I wonder if it was it Joe Rogan? Was it Alex Jones, maybe?
It's a big name?
Yeah, it's a pretty big name.
One of the biggest names? So then I know who it is.
I don't want to out
Was his family in the CIA before?
I don't think Joe likes PBD, because remember, PBD put Joe on the spot for some shit. I think it was to come on. I forgot what, something to do with Trump or having Trump on the show. And you could tell Rogan did not like PBD. That's just my theory on it.
For maybe?
I've got to stop.
Okay. All right.
But I want to apologize on the record.
Yeah.
Oh, you pussy, dude. You pussy.
Because I was wrong.
Okay, so that and the Bibi side, because
folded like a lawn chair, bro.
You know who's the only person in the world that interviewed Bibi and Nick Fuentes within 30 days?
It's got to be you.
It's only me.
It's got to be.
So you know what the problem is with me, John? This is the problem. The same people that want freedom of speech, that pitch it, don't practice it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a victim of censorship.
What do I mean by that? they generally want to only talk to people that agree with them.
Yes. It's
You and I don't agree on maybe a few things.
No, which is
but
why I so
love
enjoy
the
it.
conversation.
Yes,
I love
me
the
too.
conversation because
He seems like he's almost scared he's gonna get whacked or something, dude. Is PBD gonna whack you after the show? You're gonna put a car bomb in your fucking
my
car?
thoughts are, Alicia, just bring it to me. It's totally fine. My thoughts are, it's like, man, I don't know. He's a CIA guy. He must know more than I do.
Oh,
he has some experience. So I want to know.
Oh, no. I'm a retard.
But
no, I'm wrong, and I apologize.
No, let's go to the other.
Oh, dude, it's so bitch made, bro. Why don't, dude, just take your stance and own it and fucking debate him on it. Because he does seem like a fucking MAGA, make Israel great again type. Who's like another one of these fucking America First traitors, dude. Who wore the skin suit of MAGA and America First, and they're against the neocon wars. And then as soon as the neocon wars come, they're all for it. They're all fucking full gobble on the neocon dick.
Because I want to clear all of this up. Let's go to the one about when you said 94%. I'd love to know when I said 94%. Rob, can you take one of the language learning models? Matter of fact, why don't we do both of them? Take ChatGPT and do Grok and ask a question. How do you want to pose this question? What percentage of Iranians...
Oh, here's how you propose the question. Can you please pour over all of the timestamps and the transcripts from the PBD podcast and find when he said that? It could do that.
Don't support the IRGC. What percentage of Iranians don't support...
In fact, I've done this, and it's fucking amazing. You could create an app for you that can allow you to search every episode of the PBD podcast ever, the transcripts, to find him saying that.
Support the IRGC. Okay, ask the same exact question.
Which is why I can write scripts. It's why I can, when I have a Rogan idea for something, I can write it and then find the dialogue to make it work. When I first started doing them, yeah, I wasn't writing the script out. I was just taking what was there. But as it evolved, yeah, I started going, okay, well, how do I make this the best? And if I can write and actually come up with a funny angle and a funny storyline that was cohesive and made sense with a punchline and a finish and an ending, then it's more than what is normally done, which is just random shit. Like, how are you doing? Have you seen my dick? You know, shit like that, like old school YouTube poop. I wanted to take it into a realm of like storytelling. And yeah, when you have a show like Rogan, which is why Rogan's perfect for that type of shit, where he's got thousands upon thousands of episodes that you can search the transcripts, you can do that. And it to me is better than just being random and shit and just working with what's there.
So what we'll typically do is we'll ask...
Just a throwback to somebody earlier who said, I don't write them. I was like, yeah, I do actually now.
Different, and we'll go do our own, and then we'll look at the numbers that's being given. Okay.
Of course, I'm inspired a bit by what's already there. Like if there's a certain episode where I'm kind of inspired, like the last one where he interviewed that old lady and they were talking about like sperm and shit. And yeah, like if I might end up making something of that, and I would definitely script that out. I'd be inspired by the original material, and I'd you know, there might be lines already in the original material I want to use that I will put in the script, but I will also write and script out a scenario.
Wow.
This is which one? What does it say? Around 80 to 92% of Iranians appear to not support the IRGC based on available polls, supportedly like them. The direct polling on the IRGC challenge and due to Iran repression, surveillance, and self-censorship. Okay, great. Leaked internal Iranian government poll 2025 commissioned by the presidency, a confidential report found 92% of Iranians hate the regime. And that's from Yahoo, explicitly including Supreme Leader Khamenei and the IRGC, not just specific officials or policies. This was cited by Iranian experts and aligns with widespread dissatisfaction. Gammon is the one that I saw. By the way, I haven't even seen the one above that we're reading for the... go to the Gammon one. Gammon says what? Independent arts... Online poll 10,000, 13 to 14 have confidence in the IRGC, so that leaves another 86.
Yeah, because information like this is never wrong, right? It's always right. It's always right when we get these this data that points to why we can do what we want to do, why we can just ignore the fucking sovereignty of Iran and just bomb the fuck out of them. Oh, here's a report. Shows why, because 92% of them don't like the administration. Well, I think it's like 70% of our fucking people hate the Trump administration, so where are we going with this, dude? And by the way, I mean, I wouldn't trust anything that comes out around these wars, dude, because it's all propaganda.
And what does it say? Broader regime rejection. Only about 15 to 20% want Islamic Republic to continue. 70 to 80% favor regime change or major transformation. High agreement, 70% with designating the IRGC as a terrorist organization in Iran. Can you go to the, is this ChatGPT or Grok?
That was Grok.
Okay,
This
let's
is
see what
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT says. Zoom in a little bit.
Nah, we've seen enough of this one. Let's move on before we run out of time. Having to listen to too much of fucking PBD. Yeah, this is the big news that came out a few days ago. SPLC funded a large number of false flag right-wing organizations and events. Total scam. There's two sides of this story. One side is all of it was funded, you know, the entire Unite the Right. Remember all the fucking Charlottesville guy? I mean, they look like a bunch of feds. I'm still on the side of, yeah, it's mostly artificial. A lot of artificial fucking actors playing roles to paint America first as a bunch of racists, et cetera, et cetera. But the other side of the story is that it was one guy that got paid $277,000 to infiltrate the Unite the Right. They didn't fund the whole operation. They funded one guy, and they paid him, I think, in the course of a year. I forgot how long, $277,000 in order to infiltrate so that they could report and fucking blow the whistle on that group or whatever. So like always, there's two sides of the story, and which one is true, I don't know. But they're using this to try to make it look like Nick Fuentes is the guy that was paid $277,000, and Nick Fuentes is just an SPLC puppet. And I don't, I'm still where I was before. It is possible, Nick. It's possible, PBD. It's possible a lot of these influencers that are propped up and given all the views in the world. Yeah, it's possible a lot of them are fucking paid actors. They're, you know, working with the government. But this is a little bit of bullshit. It's just like they're taking this story and using it to attack Nick because they don't like Nick. And I think, you know, until we know who that person was that got paid $270,000 to infiltrate the Unite the Right, then we don't know. But here's when it came out from Cash Patel.
We're here today is to announce what the general just told you. The Southern Poverty Law Center, in a massive, sweeping indictment, has been charged with allegations of fraud and using the banking system to perpetrate that fraud. I just want to talk about a couple of brief things here. The Southern Poverty Law Center themselves advertise to raise money to dismantle violent extremist groups for a period of at least a decade. They use their donor network to raise money to purportedly dismantle violent extremist groups. However, the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, used the money they raised from their donor network to actually pay the leadership of these very groups. I just want to say that again. They used the fraudulently raised money by lying to their donor network, thousands of Americans, to go ahead and actually pay the leadership of these supposed violent extremist groups.
Okay, so that's where the other side is claiming it wasn't the whole group they paid. It was just specific infiltrators, undercovers. So it was one guy they paid to go undercover, essentially. I mean, do I believe that they're funding these? I mean, yeah, I believe that there's an actual effort to paint people that they don't want to have any sort of power as racist and anti-Semites and whatever fucking ism you want to throw at them. Yeah, I think that is definitely real. But with this, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Groups, as the general laid out, include the Ku Klux Klan.
I mean, if this was like 2024, when I actually trusted these people not to be lying pieces of garbage, and they didn't just lie to us every 10 seconds, I would just go, oh shit, yeah, obviously this is true. But I can't trust these fuckers anymore because all they do is lie.
The United Klans of America, Unite to Right, National Alliance, the National Socialist Movement, the Aryan Nation Motorcycle Club, and the National Socialist Party of America, and also the American Front. In at least one of these matters, our investigation revealed that funds were used to facilitate the commission of further state and federal offenses, totaling over $3 million. Furthermore, our investigation revealed that the Southern Poverty Law Center, on top of perpetuating this widespread, decade-long, multi-million-dollar fraud.
Yeah, this is something Alex is calling out, but the whole internet was, dude. This is the thing with the Sandy Hook thing, too. Like, Alex is the largest voice, but a lot of times what Alex is covering, like, the internet in a whole is already talking about it, then Alex picks up on it. But yes, should Alex get credit? Absolutely. But everybody was looking at these fucking photos of these guys going, these guys look like fucking feds, bro. These guys don't look like your average middle-aged dude. They all look like they're just right out of fucking whatever. Where do they train the FBI? Whatever. They're just like right out of FBI training, dude.
Conducted more criminal activity. They attempted to hide their criminal activity.
Yeah, and the January 6th with Nick Fuentes, what he did on January 6th, to me, that is still the most damning evidence of him possibly being paid for in some way or being, put there to make things look worse and get people in trouble and et cetera, et cetera. Because if you remember on January 6th, he was one of the ones on the bullhorn yelling for them to ignore the barricades. I forget the exact quote, but essentially telling them to storm the Capitol. And then he got away with it scot-free, essentially, because according to him, it's because he wasn't on Capitol grounds when he did it. He was just outside of Capitol grounds. I don't know. It's weird, and that's always made me suspicious, and a lot of people suspicious. But I think on this one, I think people that hate Nick Fuentes are reaching.
From our financial banking network. They set up shell companies and entities around America so that the financial institutions that we rely on as everyday Americans were deceived in believing that money was not coming from the Southern Poverty Law Center in the perpetration of this scheme and fraud, but rather fictitious entities they stood up to perpetuate this ongoing fraud. This is a serious and egregious violation of a group that purported to dismantle violent extremist groups, but in turn actually only fueled the hatred. This is an important case brought by President Trump's administration. We're thankful for the president for his leadership and funding of not just the FBI and DOJ, but his commitment to go out there and wipe out fraud and conspiracy and waste and abuse.
There's something weird about cash. Somebody says it's like right out of what did you say? What was that? Yeah, where did that come? Yeah, here we go. John Rock said, haha, they look out of Men in Black. It's right. Like he looks like he's like some alien's gonna just fucking pop out from underneath his skin. It also kind of reminds me of like a middle school production. It's like a middle schooler trying to put on a speech and he's just super nervous and can barely talk. I guess he doesn't function well without his booze. I don't know. That's what they say. That's
wherever it occurs, allegedly, including the Southern Poverty Law Center. Even though this money was made to appear to be coming from legitimate people and legitimate entities, we at the FBI, with our great partners at the Department of Justice and in the state of Alabama, were able to comb through a decade worth of material.
Remember when this guy was talking about how he was going to dismantle the FBI? Remember how that's what we remember how we wanted to dismantle all of these fucking corrupt organizations like the FBI, the CIA, the DOJ, well, I don't know about the DOJ, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot of dismantling we need to do. And now he's just like business as usual.
A scheme that took a decade to build so that we were able to follow the money because money never lies. And they got caught. As the Attorney General said, these charges are varying. They are widespread and wide-ranging. And this investigation is very much ongoing. Today, we're here to announce the charges of the Southern Poverty Law Center. And this investigation and the individuals who are responsible will be brought to justice.
Yeah, he really struggles to give a basic speech like that. So yeah, everybody jumps on it. Nick Fuentes was funded by the Southern Poverty Law Center for $270,000. This is an account I muted. Who did I mute? 0 Hour. Yeah, I muted this guy because he's so full of shit. Nick Fuentes was being paid by Jewish leftists. This is so heartwarming. So they're just jumping on it when there's really not enough evidence to say that. And in fact, I think the age he was at the time makes it very unlikely that they were paying him. Yeah, and then they got this community note here. Nick Fuentes, blah, blah, blah. Federal court documents do not name Nick Fuentes as the recipient of a $270,000 payment from the SPLC. The DOJ indictment refers only to an unnamed individual who planned the 2017 Unite the Right rally. No evidence has linked this payment to plan. So damn, so they didn't just, so that's interesting. They didn't just pay an infiltrator, just like some guy to go in and join the group and report from within the group. They paid the guy who fucking organized the rally, dude. The individual who planned and organized the rally. That makes it even more fucking weird. And it makes me even, yeah. I hope they know these motherfuckers, because they're terrible, by the way. The SPLC, the ADO, all of them are fucking terrible. They're all political actors just going after their fucking political enemies and just grifting, man. Just fucking grifting. Yes, very helpful. Very helpful note. Let me see. What's it? Provides important context. There we go. Give it a, yep, I rated it as helpful. Okay. So yeah, so everybody who is just using it as a chance to like throw shade at Nick, because Nick's got a lot of enemies. So who at the Unite the Right rally received a $270K payment from the SPLC to get the right wing fired up so the SPLC could use them as evidence of right-wing extremism? Which popular figure is the mole? So who planned the 2017 Unite the Right rally? That's what I want to know. Who planned it? Because if we know who planned it, then we know who it is. Jason Kessler. Wasn't there a lot of people that thought Kessler was a fucking weird guy? I remember, like, I think I remember hearing Gavin, I can't remember his last name. You know, the Gavin from, used to be on fucking, with Anthony Cumia's show. Gavin, what the fuck is his last name? Gavin McGinnis. Fuck, I'm retarded. I think he talked about this guy being shady as fuck, and he really wanted the Proud Boys to go, and he kept harassing them to get the Proud Boys to go, but they refused to go, or at least Gavin didn't want him to go because he thought it was a bad idea and a setup. And it turns out that guy was being paid by the SPLC as an undercover. Weird, bro. Yeah, it's almost like the SPLC is responsible for putting this thing together. It's a SPLC sponsored event, Unite the Right rally. Crazy, bro. But yeah, let's just use that against Nick. That's what everybody's doing. Insane. So that's what it said in that note, that it was the guy that planned it. The DOJ indictment refers only to an unnamed individual who planned the 2017 Unite the Right rally. And when I look up who planned the 2017 Unite the Right rally, the primary planner and organizer was Jason Kessler. Interesting. Key organizers and affiliated groups. Jason Kessler was lead organizer who obtained the rally permit and promoted it as a protest against the removal of Confederate monuments. Richard Spencer, also a key organizer. Christopher Cantwell, the Nationalist Front. Other involved groups, the Loyal White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan and various alt-right figures. The rally was organized extensively on online platforms. Recent ongoing legal developments in April 2026 have unsealed indictments claiming that an informant for the Southern Poverty Law Center was part of the online leadership chat group that planned the 2017 rally. Okay, so I don't know for sure if that's Jason Kessler, but he seems to have been the main leader, so it's one of those. It's Kessler, Spencer, or Cantwell, it looks like. But they haven't named the name yet. Interesting, huh? It's almost like a lot of these conspiracies, if you give them enough time, they turn out to be true. What else we got here? You know what? Because we're already over 2 hours, we'll save the Laura Loomer versus Candace Owens for tomorrow night. We'll do we'll make the show about that, and we'll lead off with Candace Owens versus Laura Loomer, which is pretty fun, to be honest. It'll give me a chance to find more clips too if there's more of them shit talking to each other. But guys, thank you so much. It's been a fun show. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for hanging out on this Friday night. I hope everybody's doing good. Best of wishes to everybody that's not doing good. I hope you do better. And we will be praying for you. John, I hope you're doing good. John, how you doing, buddy? Crumpulus, I hope you're doing good. Crumpulus, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Crumper, hope you're doing good. Didn't we all go into a certain black hole in 2012? I think it was sometime right before 2020.
Adele_Yeffa
Everything changed 2020.
Super chatted $10. Love you, Ping. Amazing show as always. You plan on doing a gaming stream anytime soon?
Maybe, man. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. The gaming streams are kind of like, not that many people interested. I know a lot of you are. There's a loyal audience for it, but, I don't know. We'll see. I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike lately. I've been trying to get my game up on Counter-Strike because I'm kind of falling in love with it again after, my early... From 2000 to 2006, it was all I did. I was obsessed with the game. I was a fucking maniac, and I got really good and reached the highest levels that you could reach at that time. And now with CS2, I've been getting back into it. I figured out how to get my FPS to be good because it was a little bit of a, I don't have the greatest computer now. It was good 6 years ago. But yeah, I've gotten into playing Face It and shit on CS2 and kind of reconnecting with a lot of my old, the old team I used to play with, Team Super. Maybe we might start getting some games in again. So yeah, maybe I'll stream some of that shit. Or, if there's some new game I buy that everybody's interested in, maybe I'll stream that. I don't know. But yeah, there'll definitely be more, El Jefe. There'll definitely be more. There'll be more videos, too. The last little video I put out with covering Al, I forgot, what was it, covering Alex. What was the last video I put out, dude? I can barely remember anything. Alex, it's something with Alex Jones. It did pretty well. I was surprised how well it did. So I might start doing more edited, just covering topics. I don't know, Tim Pool style shit, I guess, where you're just like, oh, here's this fucking clickbaity, interesting thing everybody's talking about. Let's talk about it for 10 minutes. And those videos seem to do really well compared to my live streams. The live streams don't get much, the live streams do well, but they don't get the distribution as a regular video. So at some point, I'm going to try to pump out more regular videos. I just got to really hit the nail with the hammer with the right topic and shit for it to do well, because YouTube can really sometimes not share the shit I put out, and that's frustrating. It seems like when I do Alex Jones, like I get more reach from search and shit. So the Alex Jones stuff always does better, which is great for me because I love talking about Alex Jones. I find it hilarious. I'm fascinated by the whole. I'm an Alex Jones fan. I like to listen to him. I find him fucking hilarious, whether it's intentional or not. And if people enjoy the coverage of Alex, I enjoy covering Alex. And yeah, that's a good little, it's a good place where our interests of the audience and my interests align. So I don't mind covering Alex, but it would be nice if other things did as well too. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow night. Like I said, we'll do the Laura Loomer, Candace Owens stuff and whatever else. We got some other shit too, I'm sure. We'll talk about that tomorrow night. So have a wonderful weekend, guys, and we'll see you back tomorrow night. Okay, thank you very much. And hit the thumbs up if you haven't on the way out. Links are in the description. If you want to go join the Discord and hang out on the Discord, it's a good place to get notifications. If not, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. It's very much appreciated. And we'll see you tomorrow night, guys. Take care.
Please subscribe and hit the like. And ring that bell if you want notified. Here's some other videos to watch that you might like or you might not. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified.